Okay, so our last section in our worksheet before you get to eat those Skittles is central tendencies. When we talk about central tendencies, we talk about looking at a set of data. Our data right now is the different colors of Skittles. We're looking at how many Skittles of each color are in a package. So we have 5 pieces of data. I know that there are 9 red Skittles, 9 purple Skittles, 11 orange Skittles, 14 green Skittles, and 15 yellow Skittles. You can see by my little picture here. So if I was to say to you, about how many Skittles of each color are in a package? Well, I wouldn't say, well, there's 9, 9, 11, 15, and 14. I would say, well, on average, there are about this many Skittles. Just like I would say, on average, women are 5'6". On average, men are 5'10" or 6 feet. On average, the temperature in the summer is about 25 degrees. On average, the temperature in the winter is -10. So that just tells me that there are an equal number of events above and below that central number to give me the average or the middle. And that just helps me to kind of give a snapshot of a bunch of data. So we also do that when we look at our marks, and you get into grade 7 and 8, you will get an average. Your teacher will take all of your marks, say you got 79% on an assessment, 80, 84%, 90%, and 50%. Your teacher will take all of those marks and find the middle, and that will be your mark for that particular subject. So when we're going to look at today's central tendencies, I started the graph showing you the data. Right here is our graph, and I just did a quick little start on mine so you could remember all the different parts. You're going to need a title on your graph. You're going to need a subtitle and a subtitle. You're going to need a scale. I counted by 2s on my scale. And remember to put your numbers on the line so we know that that's 2 stops at that line. And then I filled in for green. I had 14 green, so I filled in that many little squares. I left a space and did red up to 9, and then I would do the rest of my colors. So now though, I want to know, on average, how many of each color comes in one of a regular Skittles package? Well, there are 3 ways to now go from this graph to find that information. I can look for the median, the mode, or the mean. So here's my data. I have my 14 green, my 15 yellow, my 9 red and purple, and my 11 orange. So to find the median simply, the way I remember it, is the middle number in a set of data. Now, it's not just 11. Now, it could be 11, but the way that I find the median is by taking all my numbers and putting them in numerical order. So my smallest number is 9. So I'm going to move 9 over here. I'm going to move this 9 over here as well. And then I'm going to put 14 in here. Now, what's my middle number? Well, I'm going to go, okay, I have 5 numbers, 2 above, 2 below. So look at that. 11 is my middle number. I could also take and draw a line through this number and then this number, and this number, and the number I'm left with is 11. So in this case, my median is 11. That's my middle number. So I could say the median number of Skittles in a package of Skittles is 11. So if you're going to get a package of Skittles, you'll get around 11 of each color. Mode is the number I see the most. So in my case, I have 2 9s. So that's the number I see the most. So in this case, the mode is 9. Now, do you think 9 is a good indication of the central number, the number that you're most likely to get? I don't really think so. But in some cases, the mode is a good indication, and the other numbers are just unlikely chances. But in this case, I'm thinking the mode might not be a good representation of the data. But that's how you find the mode. finally, to find the mean or the average, which is the one that we often use and hear about the most when we are thinking of central tendencies. You probably have heard of averages a lot. Averages in sports, averages in races, averages in, like I said, marks, averages in temperatures. We look at averages a lot. So the way that we find an average is quite simple. We take all of the numbers of each group of data. So I have 9, and we add that on to 9 plus 11, plus 14 plus 15. Okay, so basically, this is what we've done. I've taken all these numbers, and I've made one big group out of them. And then I took that one big group. So first of all, 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 11 is 28, 29, 39, 43, 53, 58. And then I took that 58 and I put them in to those 5 equal groups. So I divided them by 5, the number of numbers I started with. And when I do that, I end up with actually 11, and then a remainder. I have a little bit of left over. It's 11.6, I believe, is my final number. So on average, or my mean, is 11.6, or 11 and a half. So on average, I would round that up to 12. I would get 12 Skittles of each color in a package. So interesting, my median and my mean are quite similar in this case. However, my mode is quite different. So I would probably lean towards listening to my median or my mean. And if someone said to me, about how many of each color do you get of each color of Skittles in a package, I would say, on average, I'd say about 12. And that's how you find the mean and the central tendencies of a set of data.